Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how you can create your first virtual machine in GCP, that is Google Cloud Platform. So before we start, we need to understand what is Google Compute Engine. So basically, when you deploy any application, you need servers. Similarly, in cloud environment, you basically need the virtual servers to deploy your applications. So Google Cloud Engine will provide you with the virtual servers that you need to deploy your application in the cloud environment. So basically, when you want to deploy your application in the cloud environment, you basically need to rent the virtual servers. And in Google Cloud Platform or GCP, virtual machines are known as the virtual servers. And the Google Cloud Engine, which is GCE, which will help you to provision and manage all your virtual machines. Here are the features of the Google Cloud Engine. It will help you to create and manage the entire life cycle of your virtual machine instances, starting from creation, stop, resume, delete. It will help you to choose the hardware that you need for your virtual machines. Even with the virtual machines, it will help you to attach the storage, like any additional storage that you need, and any network policies that you want to attach to your virtual machines. And when you are dealing with the multiple virtual machines, definitely sometimes you need to do a load balancing and the auto scaling due to the high demand. So your compute engine, the Google Compute Engine, will help you to do the load balancing as well as auto scaling when you are dealing with the multiple virtual machine instances. So with all these details, so let's create our first virtual machine in GCP. So when you log into your Google Cloud Platform, this is a dashboard that you'll see. The dashboard will show you your project info, your API resources, and all these details. At the very top of the page, you'll find it's a free trial. So how much credit that you left and how many days remaining. So for me, it's like $369 left and 59 days remaining. So which is good enough. So to create our first virtual machine, what we need to do, we will do a search here. We'll put VM and immediately the virtual machine instances will come up. So we'll click on that. Once we click on that, we'll be presented to this page. Here we will create our first virtual instance. So for that, we need to click on this create instance button. Once we do that, these are the configurations that we need to choose for our virtual machine. So let's give it a name. So my first VM. The labels that we can attach to our virtual machines. For example, let's say this virtual machine is for the environment dev. This is for an app. This is for our service app. And let's say the BU, the business unit, is bank. So these are the different labels that you can add to your virtual machine. So let me go ahead and save the labels. Once you do that, you can choose the region. There are multiple regions available here. You can choose the region that you want. For the time being, for this demo, I will just go ahead with the default region like US West 4, and this is a zone. So each region can have multiple zones. So I can also choose the region first and then the different zones that are available under that region. So for this demo, I'll just go with the default one. Then comes the machine configuration, right? There are 3 machine configurations. We have the general purpose one is by default, which is basically used for common workloads, optimized for cost and flexibility. One thing that you need to keep in mind, on your right side, you will find okay, this is my estimated cost. I have this many CPUs with 4 GB memory, 10 GB disk, and I'm getting some discount. In this case, I'm not getting a discount, and this is my total cost for monthly estimate, right? This is my total monthly cost. I can choose 3 different machine families we have, like general purpose, compute optimized, and the memory optimized. So I can go to the compute optimized one here, which is basically used for high performance machine types for compute intensive workloads. As you can see, the moment I move from general purpose to compute optimized, my monthly estimate actually changed, and now I'm getting some sustained use discount. Sustained use discount is basically, I'll definitely create a dedicated video on different type of discounts that GCP provides. But to be very short, this is a discount that GCP will apply to your invoice if you continue using this configuration for 1 month. Similarly, you have the memory optimized one. if we choose the memory optimized one, definitely the cost is huge. Like, this is a large memory machine types. So for this demo, I'll go with the general purpose one. Once you go with the general purpose one, you have different series like E2, E3, like you can choose your different configurations. Yeah, this is a machine type that you can choose, like, if you want 4 GB or if you want more 8 GB. Definitely if you move from 4 GB to 8 GB, your estimates will change. Now it's become 56. So I'll just go with the default one, which is 4 GB one. Then coming back here, these are the different configurations. So let's keep it simple. Let's keep the default one. This is the one I want to discuss. Like, when you go with the boot, what type of, software, what type of operating system you want, right? You have different operating systems starting from CentOS, Debian, Red Hat. You have all sorts of like Ubuntu, Windows Server. You can choose any type of, operating systems that you need. You can choose the operating system. These are the all public images that you can choose from, or you can create your own images, snapshots. I'll create a dedicated videos on how you can create your images and snapshots. So for the timing, let's choose the public image that we have. So I'll go to the Debian one and let's select this one. And then let's say I want to give HTTP and HTTP traffic access. This is a networking network settings. Like if you want to give a different host name, let's say I want to give my host name. Let's give this host name sudipta.dev. I don't want any IP forwarding, but these are the different these are the IP addresses that you can choose, or you can choose your own IP addresses here. But let's not go into detail on this one, but you can configure everything. You can configure a lot of things, like, what is your sub network IP address, what is your network, and all these things, right? You can do that, and then you can add additional disk if you want. Normally you will get a 10 GB balance process disk, but you can add additional disk. Definitely if you add one, your cost will change, right? Your cost will increase. And finally, once you are done with all your configuration, what you need to do, you need to click on this create button. The moment you do that, it will take a little bit of time to create your virtual instance, but you can see here, this is my virtual machine, and the current status is like, it's getting created. Our virtual machine instance is ready, as you can see here. So once it's ready, there are multiple ways you can log into this virtual machine, right? So here you can do an SSS. So if I click on open browser window, it will help me to log into my virtual machine. Okay, I am in my virtual machine. Let me put a host name. This is my host name. And then, yep, that's me. So I am already inside my virtual machine. So this is one way how you can go to your virtual machine or log into a virtual machine. There are multiple ways. If you are using the Google Cloud, G Cloud, you can also use that and then run the command in your Cloud Shell. So if you click on that, a new Cloud Shell will come here at the end of your page, end of your window, and it's trying to do a connection right now. So if I press enter, it's asking me to do authorize, which I'll do that now. And then, yep, I'm inside my virtual machine. Yep, that's a host name I've given. And also if I put a who am I, that's me. And then I think exit is the one. Yep, so I've already logged out. So these are the different ways you can create your virtual machine. You can also click on that and then see all the configurations you have on this virtual machine. And yeah, that's what I want to show you. One thing that I want to tell you guys, or I want to let you guys know, that we are using the free trial. So once you create your virtual machine, if you are not using that, it's better that you stop and delete the virtual machine, so that way you will not use your credit that you left. So the way to stop that, click on this dot and click on this top one. Currently it's actually doing the operation to stop my virtual machine. As you can see the message here. So if I do a refresh, you can see here it's not green anymore. It's showing that instance is stopped. And what I can do, I can just delete the virtual machine because I don't want to unnecessary use my free trial credit, right? So what I can do, I can click on this dot 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 and then click on this delete. What it's going to do is going to delete my virtual machine. So guys, as you can see, it's very easy to create your first virtual machine, and there are so many configurations that you can do. It's very flexible and it's very easy with all the configurations that you need for your virtual machines. Okay, so now my virtual machine is deleted, and which is good. Okay guys, so I hope this video is helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Please share this video and hit the like icon, and also please subscribe to my channel to get update about all my upcoming videos. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.